how to put an iron-on patch onto a vest. The first thing you want to do with your iron-on patch is to figure out where you want it to go. So I want mine to go just about here, and I'm going to use my fingers to figure out how far down my design is from the top of the collar, and that's about 2 of my fingers. Your fingers are going to be a different thickness at home, so just make sure you use your own to avoid any disappointments. We want to place our vest centered onto the front of our ironing board. The next thing we're going to do is remove the protective layer from the back of the patch. We're going to place our patch centrally 2 fingers down. We are now going to place a tea towel over the top of our iron-on patch. We're going to use our iron and we're going to put it on top of the iron-on patch while it's on the top of the garment. And next thing, we're going to flip it after that, but we place it on the top first to make sure it adheres, because it's much easier to place it on top of the garment rather than placing the garment on top of the patch. And we're going to hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds. Then we're going to place a weight on top of the patch to make sure the glue adheres. And we're going to leave that for about 5 minutes. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the weight plate and we're going to remove our tea towel. What's going to have happened here is the design is not going to be totally stuck down, but it's going to be stuck down enough for us to flip the shirt and ensure that it's going to be adhered properly by ironing onto the back. After this, we're going to take the shirt off the ironing board and we're going to flip it and put it right back on. What we're going to do after that is we're going to place our iron onto the back of our design and just iron it on for about 20 or 30 seconds, making sure to move our iron to prevent any burning. And last, we're going to place our weight plate on the vest again, and we're going to leave that for around 15 minutes, giving the glue enough time to cure. It's time to remove the weight plate, and we reveal our final design. And here it is, the iron-on patch on our vest. All the materials we used are linked in the description, and for best practice, it's best to use a sewing machine to sew around the satin border, just to make sure it stays forever. Thanks.